What is going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and today we are running Solgaleo and Palkia on the Series 12 ladder. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this team. We're running Telepathy on Palkia to dodge Entei's Bulldozes so that we can try to get a little bit of speed control that way. Palkia is also running Hyper Voice and Throat Spray to try to get a quick special attack boost out before we can potentially Dynamax. Similarly enough, Solgaleo actually wants to get hit by the Bulldoze to set off our weakness policy, get big, and go for Steel Spikes or Earthquakes. We have Grimmsnarl for some screen support to provide some longevity to the team. We also have Rillaboom for Fake Out if we're worried about Palkia getting Focus Fired before it can get off its Hyper Voice. And finally, we have Decorate Alcreamie for a free +2 attack and special attack boost. One thing I will note about Alcreamie though is you gotta watch out for redirection moves because Decorate isn't like coaching where that can't be redirected. I might be talking from some past experience back in like Series 6, so something to watch for there. Anyways, I think this team is going to be fun to try out, so let's jump into the campaign to entertain and look for some battles. Okay, we have a Dialga and Yveltal team with Blastoise, Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, and Landorus. Alright, so Landorus and Yveltal can both be concerning for Solgaleo, but that said, I'm not necessarily opposed to this. I don't see any real redirection. I can see Fake Out potentially from Grimmsnarl. Dialga, we got to be careful about Trick Room or just straight up knocking out Alcreamie. Well, we also have a Berry. I think that's how you say it. The Steel Berry. We do have that on Alcreamie for that exact reason. So maybe what we'll do, we'll go Solgaleo, Alcreamie. Yeah, I think we can maybe go with Solgaleo and Alcreamie there. I think we'll bring Palkia in the back. And I think maybe we'll bring Grimmsnarl. I think maybe that's what we'll do. We'll have to watch out for Fake Out from either Blastoise, Grimmsnarl, or Incineroar, but this shouldn't be too bad. The other thing that I want to note too is I'm running Sweet Veil on Alcreamie because Sleep Powder and Spore can be a real big problem. So at least this way we keep them, our team, awake. So Dialga and Yveltal together is a bit concerning for Solgaleo and Alcreamie here, but we're going to attempt it. I think what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to Dynamax. I think I'm going to Dynamax and maybe go for a Steel Spike into Yveltal. And at least then, that way, that's a little bit of damage, and we're getting one defensive boost in case my opponent brings it. Okay, that's okay. They're gonna. That lucked out. That lucked out really good. Because we're getting a Steel Spike into Grimmsnarl. Let's go. Yeah. I think I'll Flash Cannon into Alcreamie. I should be able to live it. And then at the end of the turn, I'm going to get a boost into Solgaleo. So, yeah. Let's go. I don't like necessarily taking a Steel Spike or having my opponent get a Steel Spike defense boost, but Solgaleo is should in theory go before Dialga here. So, this should be nice. I like how that worked out. Now, all I really need to do is let Solgaleo survive this turn. Oh, yeah, they did go Steel Spike, so hopefully Alcreamie can live this with the Steel Berry. If it does, that's really awesome. Nice. Okay, so if they bring in Yveltal, I can go for a +2 Wild Charge. And if they want to go for, say, maybe a Max Quake into Solgaleo, well, they'd be in for a very bad time. Let's just put it that way. They also don't have a boost into Dialga yet for attack power, so I think what I want to do is I want to stall out Dialga's Dynamax and then go for it. Yeah. That Steel Spike boost is going to be really handy for dealing with Landorus here too. So I think we'll Steel Spike. I wonder if I can get Alcreamie to survive with a Protect. Yeah, I wonder. We'll try it. We'll Protect. Because if Protect is enough to keep Steel Spike from KOing us, that's nice. And that was the other thing I was worried about, was them going for Fly. So let's see. That is enough for us to live. So what we'll do, we'll go Helping Hand Steel Spike into Landorus. And then that way we should be able to send Landorus flying. Pun intended. Alright, so even with the Steel Spike boost, this should be enough to just straight up knock out Landorus. And watch them go for like a Max Quake into Solgaleo, only to find out I was also weakness policy. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah. So, no, they just go for a third Steel Spike, which is fair, because, you know, Solgaleo is a physical attacker. We'll go for our Light Screen. We'll try to take out Yveltal. And then that way, Yveltal's got no defense boosts. We get our Light Screen. And then we can just take on Dialga. I think that's a fair assumption. And then this way too, if Yveltal goes for a dark... Okay, they're just going to do that. Alright. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe they'd Dark Pulse into me because I have no special defense boosts, but hey, that works. We'll Spirit Break into Dialga maybe? Yeah, we'll live. We'll live a hit from Dialga here, so what we could do. We can Sun Steel Strike into... We'll attempt a Spirit Break into Dialga. I think Grimmsnarl just goes down. Yeah, let's see. This is gonna be nice. If Solgaleo lives here, this is gonna be really nice. Because there's the weakness policy. We're at +4. Alright. I don't care how bulky the Deathbird is. I think the Deathbird's in for a very nasty time here. Oh yeah, the Deathbird just got one shot. I don't care how bulky that thing is. Oh, and there's the Earth Power finally into Solgaleo. That was worth it. Because now we're gonna get a Spirit Break into Dialga here. Palkia might be able to live, and then go for a +1 Earth Power, because we're gonna try the Throat Spray. We got the Light Screen in our favor. We have the Spirit Break. Palkia is also naturally faster than Dialga, so I'm not too worried about going for Scary Face. So we'll get our Throat Spray off. Otherwise, I would have just gone straight Earth Power. Nice. Grimmsnarl gets to live here too. Alright, so. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go for the +1 Earth Power. And we'll go for the Spirit Break. They have no special defense boosts, so... Oh. That's concerning. Except no, it isn't, because Palkia is still on the field, so... We'll go for the Earth Power, and that should be KO. They also didn't have a weakness policy go off, so this should be fine. Yeah, Palkia gets the KO Dialga with that Earth Power, so that's good to know. Even with the +1, we still didn't get to pick it off, but that's fine. Good game to my opponent. Okay, we have a Dragapult Colossal team with Urshifu, Rillaboom, Incineroar, and Galarian Moltres. Alright, so this team's going to go fast. It's going to go really fast. So, my Scarf Entei doesn't look bad here. And neither does my Palkia. Because what I could do, I could go Snarl with Entei. And I could Dynamax, potentially. Yeah, I could potentially do that. Now, they bring in Urshifu. That's an interesting matchup there. I would assume Water Urshifu here, because they have the Incineroar and the Rillaboom. Yeah, I would assume that. I think that's a safe assumption. Alcreamie might not be too bad to have in the back in case I can't pull off the Bulldoze. I do like Wormwind for the Rillaboom and the Incineroar as well. We do have the... Ooh, you know what? We have the Earth Power to hit Colossal with. We do have that. Also, I think my opponent timed out, so I think it's going to be Dragapult Colossal. So, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what my opponent's got here, so... Yeah, it is Dragapult Colossal. Alright, so they did time out. So what I could do here, I can go Snarl, Dynamax, and we'll go for a Wormwind into the... We'll go for a Max Quake into the Colossal. And we'll get a special defense boost that way, because this could be support Dragapult with Will-O-Wisp and Blight Screen, hell, even an Ally Switch. So I do like the idea of getting a -1 special attack drop into Colossal here with the Snarl, because if they go Surf first and get the weakness policy, I don't want to have to deal with a +2 Colossal trying to hit my Palkia. I'd much rather a +1. And then the Max Quake would mitigate what's left of the attack there. And if they have a Focus Sash on the Dragapult, we break that. Okay, they go for Protect, that's fine. We're still hitting them with a Max Quake, though. So that's interesting. So, okay, there's Light Screen. Now, Entei is faster than the Dragapult because of the Scarf, which is nice. So, what we could do here, we can go for the Scarf. Scarf Snarl. We also have a +1 special defense boost now too, so I like where we're sitting here. I think we're going to try to get rid of Dragapult first, maybe. And the main reasoning being is, if we hit Colossal with the Snarl, we're putting that to -1. We're already at +1 special defense. Palkia should be able to take out Colossal the following turn with its last move at Dynamax. I think that's fine. So there's the Colossal getting big. And the one thing that works in our favor too is Snarl doesn't work on the Clear Body Dragapult. So Dragapult's still going to do more damage to Colossal here. Okay, so Colossal's at -1, which the weakness policy is going to put it to +1. Steam Engine, I'm okay with, because we're balanced out. There's the Volcalith. Into Palkia, okay. That's fine with me. We get to get rid of Dragapult there, so Colossal's got its speed, but I'm not too concerned. What we could even do is we can Geyser something. I think Entei is safe to come back here. Yeah, I think Entei can come back and we can bring in Alcreamie maybe. There's the Urshifu. It's the Rapid Strike Urshifu as well, so. Although, what we could do. Do I think Colossal KOs Entei? Probably. We'll bring in Alcreamie. And we'll Max Quake the Colossal. I don't think they go for Max Guard. I think they go for Entei. If they do, though, and go for the Max Guard, shame on me. No, they just go for the Volcalith. Again, into Palkia, which the close combat makes a lot more sense into Palkia than the Volcalith. That said, we're going to get rid of Colossal here, which is great. The rocks are going to get rid of Palkia, so we can get Solgaleo in for free. And what we could do is, we could go Dazzling Gleam with Alcreamie into Urshifu. Because Urshifu did just take a defense drop. I can also... I could go back into Entei if I wanted to and go for Bulldoze. Yeah, because I still have my Bulldoze on Entei. Yeah, we'll do that because they can't fake out Entei with Rillaboom or Incineroar. And if they have Galarian Moltres... Yeah, it's Rillaboom. Okay, so really, I don't mind this because Bulldoze will break Urshifu's Focus Sash. We can protect this turn with Alcreamie. Unless they go for what's it called? You know what? No, we're just gonna go straight Sacred Fire. I think we're gonna switch Alcreamie into Solgaleo. We're just going to straight Sacred Fire the Rillaboom. Because really, Urshifu's got a -1 special defense. If we get rid of Rillaboom, Alcreamie can even just take out Urshifu. And plus, we get the Sacred Fire off. Do we pick up the burn? We do. Nice. Okay. So, Rillaboom's going to be doing next to nothing. Surging Strikes, I'm not too concerned about here. Yeah, it's into Entei. The main reason why I wanted to go for the Bulldoze was for a speed drop more than anything, but Alcreamie is going to be more than enough to pick off Rillaboom. Yeah, that's the big thing here. That Rillaboom's burned, so it's not going to be putting out any major damage output anytime soon. So we can just go straight Dazzling Gleam. And, do I even want to Earthquake myself? No, we'll just go Wild Charge Dazzling Gleam. That's the biggest thing. Now, depending on how much damage Urshifu can do to Solgaleo, that's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. So, we'll see right quick. There's the Grassy Glide into Solgaleo. Solgaleo is going to take that, no problem. There's another close combat. Would close combat have done more, or would Surging Strikes have done more? We're going to find out, though. Or no, we won't. We're just going to do that Wild Charge. There's the Focus Sash. Alcreamie's going to get the KO right here with Dazzling Gleam. So, there we go. Alcreamie didn't even need to decorate this match. We just got to do that. Alright. So, that works out quite nicely. Good game to my opponent. Now that I've said that slow enough, because we're still waiting on the screen to update. Good game to my opponent. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this Solgaleo and Palkia team in action with Alcreamie. We played two pretty good matches, all things considered. We ended up playing against a duo of Dialga and Yveltal. In the first game there, we got to pull off our Decorate with Alcreamie, boosted up Solgaleo's attack stat. We ended up also getting to watch them proc our weakness policy with Yveltal. So Solgaleo got to hit up to +4. It was worth it. And then at the end of that match too, it turned into a classic showdown of Palkia versus Dialga, in which Palkia ended up beating up Dialga, which was pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. In our second game there too, we ended up playing against a Series 7 team with Dragapult Colossal, with Rillaboom, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Incineroar, and Galarian Moltres, I think. Yeah, I think. Anyways, props to that opponent for holding their own with without any restricted mons in this Series 12 format. Palkia ended up going down, and Solgaleo took a lot of damage, all things considered, but Alcreamie got not only a KO, but a double KO at the very end on a burned Rillaboom and an Urshifu that had also been reduced down to its Focus Sash. Alcreamie's not a strong hitter. We gotta take what we can get with Alcreamie. That said, though, that Urshifu also did close combat 2 turns, so it took 2 special defense drops. If it wasn't Focus Sash, we probably would have one-shot it with Alcreamie's Dazzling Gleam there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this team played out. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time because my schedule's been pretty hectic, which means my uploads have not been frequent or long, because both this one and the last one were around 20-ish minutes. Once things start getting a little bit better, we'll start uploading more frequently. I will see you guys next time on the campaign to entertain. We'll probably try out this Alcreamie team again, maybe even the Surf Dragapult team again. We'll see. Anyways, I will see you guys next time.